All right, here we go. Well, welcome. I'm Sarah Hawkins. I'm the wellness dietitian for Berkshire Health Systems, and this is Simple Eats. So this is where I choose a food that I feel, or an ingredient that I feel most nourishes both mind and body. So today I sort of gave it away already. We're doing sweet potatoes. I thought I would pick something that has a little bit of color since we're in the middle of winter and it's a little, well, we got snow on the ground, but it's a little bit gray and dreary. So we'll add some color to your plate. Now, the sweet potato is an edible root, right? It comes from the morning glory family. And one common question I get a lot is, what's the difference between a sweet and a yam? So let's go into that a little bit. So a yam is actually a tuber, and it's from a different plant family altogether. So it's a completely different plant. It generally has a dark brown, rough skin. It's almost bark-like. In the middle, you'll get a white, purple, yellow, or even pink inside of the potato. And the flavor generally runs from sweet to bitter to tasteless, right? And it tends to be very dry and starchy. So mostly commercially grown in Africa. And so everything sold and produced in US as a yam is actually a sweet potato, which I'm sure most people would have sort of guessed that. Even if it's labeled a yam, it's still considered a sweet potato. So sweet potato this is a sweet potato. You can see the skin is a little bit smoother. It's actually an edible root, much like a carrot or a beetroot. And inside you'll see it's got that beautiful orange beta carotene color, but you can get them in a white color as well. They tend to be sweet across the board and more moist. Once you cook it, the interior, the starch is a little moister than the yam. So nutrition on a sweet potato, you can see it's high in beta carotene. That gives it the orange appeal. Now, one thing with beta carotene is that your body does need to convert it to vitamin A, and it needs bile salts. So how does that happen? Adding a healthy fat with your beta carotene or with your sweet potato can help your body convert that beta carotene to vitamin A, which is beneficial for protecting against some cancers and protect against colds and infections. It's also a good source of fiber. You may have heard that already. A good source also of potassium, vitamin C, and some B vitamins, mainly B6 and magnesium. So those are all very protective for brain and heart. So one common concern about the sweet potato I hear often is that it is a starchy vegetable. So people often are concerned about their blood sugars. Specifically, the glycemic index of this vegetable tends to run on the moderate to high. So what a glycemic index is, you take 50 grams of starch or food, a carbohydrate from the food, and you provide it to someone on an empty stomach. And then their blood sugar, how fast their blood sugar level rise after that gives it the glycemic index value. So keep in mind, 50 grams of carbohydrate, 50 grams of sweet potato carbohydrate would be a little under 2 cups. So one serving would be about half a cup, and that's 15 grams. So my advice there would just be, if you are going to have a sweet potato, have a nice small portion, and make sure you're having it with a healthy fat and a healthy protein, and that will help to blunt the blood sugar spike. Besides, it also has the fiber, which certainly helps too. So I thought I would do something a little more creative with my little example recipe today. This is another wonderful food that can be used as a sweet or a savory. So with sweet, I mean, you could actually have a sweet potato for breakfast. So I usually like to make a big tray of sweet potatoes. That way they're ready to pull from the fridge and I can have it in the morning with a half. This is a rather large one, but they all come in different sizes, but with a little bit of yogurt on top, with some berries, maybe some nuts and seeds, chia seeds sprinkled on top, and that makes a lovely breakfast. So that's the sweet side of it. The savory, so that's the recipe I have today, is actually a sweet potato toast. So I've sliced up a sweet potato, so about 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch for each slice, and the one that I sliced up is about 5-6 slices for one sweet potato. And what you want to do is bake them 400 degrees, a little olive oil on each side, lay them on a baking tray. I usually put some parchment paper down to protect the tray. So 1/2 an hour, 400 degrees, and halfway through, just flip it over so it's nice and cooked evenly and nice little browning happens. And then when that's cooked, you can take it out. You can eat it right away, warm, like a slice with something on top, or you can, what I generally will do is I'll put it into a container, little parchment paper between each slice so that it's ready to go. I can pull out a slice and I can chop it up, put it in my rice bowl. I can put it in my salad, so quite versatile. Or you can do what I did today for the recipe, make a little toast with some avocado. So I slice up some avocado. So you've got the sweet potato on the bottom, avocado, and then some hard-boiled eggs all cut up, ready to go. And then another thing you can sprinkle on top, you can do little tomatoes, red pepper. I've got a little bit of the sesame seed, crushed nuts, a little salt, fennel, and just sprinkle it on top. And there you have your savory, healthy meal. So you've got the fat from the avocado that helps to convert the beta carotene into vitamin A. And you've got the protein from the egg. So all those help to blunt the blood sugar response there. And that's all I have for today. I hope you found that helpful and informative. And we'll be back again next week. Very good. Thank you.